You're involved in a project of your own choosing in retirement. Why don't you give us a little background on how that developed and what that project is and why it's important to you?
I've become passionate. About the time of retirement, I began to think about, well, this massive work that we've been doing, how's it going to survive, and is it going to stay visible? And the short answer was, yes, some of it will be there because I published in journals and with publications in the libraries and such. But in this day and age, if it isn't online, it's not very accessible. So I proposed, and I had also learned from many pioneers in our department who had a massive curriculum vita of work, and those are very hidden. They're very difficult to surface in today's age. So I proposed to our department that I work on a project of building a historical archive for the department, and that we put that on the website, because at the time resource constraints had limited the ability of the department to even have space for emeritus faculty. So the emeritus faculty's profiles were taken down when they retired. So I said, let's put those back, and let's also do a much better job of archiving historically what we have done. So I set about working on that, and they agreed to do it if I agreed to rebuild 75 profiles of important retired professionals who worked in teaching and research and international projects in the department. So I have worked on that tenaciously over the last 3.5 years. It's taken much longer than I anticipated, but I've had fantastic support from the MSU library, from the archive, and from other places on campus in digitizing many resources. One of the very interesting evolutions in this project has been as we built much richer profiles online with many downloadable resources for the emeritus faculty. The current faculty begin to say, this is really interesting, and we probably need to be thinking more about how to do this going forward, building our own profiles so they have a richer array of what we have done. And particularly now that in the internet age, there's a lot more things going on where we participate, and if we can keep a record of that, that helps us in communicating to our clientele what we're doing, but also helps us build a good historical record. So the project has segued into, it isn't just historical, it's linking back and it's linking forward.